His opponent, Smokin' Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
The Brown Bomber Joe Louis, one of the most historically important fighters of all time. Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smokin' Joe.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
Unique? Nah, that's an understatement. Something very, very, very special. This is what you're going to see.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. That jab misses. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. This fight has a real good flow to it. The counterfighter relies a lot on those instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nice counter. Straight right just misses. Have to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Counter shot lands. These two were made for each other. Stamina is off the charts. Which fighter will say no mas? How about that time counter shot? Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Perfect counter shot. Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
All over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him. He's ready to go. You got no gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang it. He is ready to go. Jump all over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him. He's ready to go. Mix up body, head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out. So close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab. All over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him. He's ready to go. Will the fight. He's nearly down. This kid ain't got no gas in the tank no more. He is ready to go. Jump all over him. He's ready. Jab. That's what I'm talking about.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
And finish him. He is is. No more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang him down.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
Oh man, you got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push them off, make them go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit more on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round.
Down goes Frazier. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Got to see that again.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
They're going to need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Beautiful counter shot. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Focus. Just relax and breathe. Listen to me. Breathe. Come on, suck it up. Don't be trying to bomb this kid out. How many rounds do we spar at the gym? How much work have you put in it? You're almost ready. You're done. You're not tired at all. You get your second win back out there. Just go out there and just box him. Don't be stupid. Don't be trying to bomb him out and tiring yourself out even more. I just want you to get out there and box. Get your breath back, and then we'll go again the round after that. Don't worry about it. Take the minute. Get your breath back. Listen, you're not tired. You think you're tired. Get your breath back. Listen, you're not tired. You think if you do that, you're going to tire yourself out more. I just want you to get
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
You're not tired. So close. Take the minute. Get your breath back. Listen, you're not tired.
And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. Gotta get them. Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, and instead he's in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook won't score. Both men step back for just a moment. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to be on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, and jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
Louis. The Brown Bomber couldn't take anymore. I don't care how good your chin is, a A punch. So final 10 seconds of the... One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly, and... They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Listen, kid, you're so close. Keep doing what you're doing. Pull over.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How?
The crowd bomb. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. And you can see here his face basically... So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination, maximum respect.
It's a good start to the round for this guy. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. They're both trying for a knockout. Joe Frazier, Olympic gold medalist, world champion. Down goes Joe Frazier. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Just relax and breathe. Take a minute. Listen to me. Don't be trying to bomb this kid out. You do that, you're going to take tired. You're not tired. You're doing so much work at camp. You're almost ready. You're done. You're so close. You're acting like you're tired. You're thinking you're tired. How many rounds do we spar at the gym? How much work have you put in at the gym? All your training you've done, all your sacrifices you've done. Come on, I want you to get out there and box. You almost go out there and just box him. Don't be stupid. Breath back. Listen, you're not tired. You think you're tired, but you're not tired. Round. Go out there, box him, get your breath back, and then we'll go yourself out more. I just want you to get out there.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Breath back. Minute. Get your breath back. Listen, you're not tired. You think you're tired, but you're not tired.
Frazier's been...
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack.
So many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, We had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind.
Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? And it appears the onslaught is over. There's no way Frazier survives this. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep. Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A straight right just misses. His stamina is off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Breathe, come on, suck it up, suck it up. Don't be trying to bomb this kid out. How many rounds do we spar at the gym? How much work have you put in it? You're almost ready. You're done. You're not tired at all. You get your second win back out there. Just go out there and just box him. Don't be stupid. Don't be trying to bomb him out and tiring yourself out even yourself out more. I just want you to get out there and box. Get your breath back, and then we'll go again the round after that. Don't worry about it. Take the minute. Get your breath back. Listen, you're not tired. You think you're tired. Get your breath back. Listen, you're not tired. You think if you do that, you're going to tire yourself out more. I just want you to get out.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back. They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? We almost saw a knockout a second. Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Counter punch caught him clean. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Looking to land the hook. Is Frazier in trouble? As he smoking Joe may go. Frazier is in trouble again. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Just relax and Don't be trying to bomb this kid out. You do that, you're gonna touch it. You're not tired. You're doing so much work. You're almost ready. You're done. You're so close. You're acting like you're tired. You're thinking you're tired. How many rounds do we spar at the gym? How much work have you put in at the gym? All your training you've done, all your sacrifices you've done. Come on, I want you to get out there and box. You're almost go out there and just box in. Don't be stupid. Breath back. Listen, you're not tired. You think you're tired, but you're not tired. Round. Go out there, box him, get your breath back, and then we'll go yourself out more. I just want you to get out there.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Listen, you're not tired. You think you're tired, but you're not tired.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won.
Joe Frazier is in trouble. Thought for a second of getting out of trouble, but now, and he is forcing him to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. It's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice counter. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Looks like they've shaken it off. Joe Frazier just got clipped. Frazier never one to back off or back down.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more.
Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs. Frazier in trouble. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Don't be trying to bomb this kid out. How many rounds do we spar at the gym? How much work have you put in it? You're almost ready. You're done. You're not tired at all. You get your second win back out there. Just go out there and just box in. Don't be stupid. Don't be trying to bomb him out and tiring yourself out, even yourself out more. I just want you to get out there and box. Get your breath back, and then we'll go again the round after that. Don't worry about it. Take the minute. Get your breath back. Listen, you're not tired. You think you're tired. Get your breath back. Listen, you're not tired. If you do that, you're going to tire yourself out more. I just want you to get
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Take the minute, get your breath back. Listen, you're not tired. You think you're tired, but you're not.
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Insane action. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows.
Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? Good defense from Frazier.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they've got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
There's no way Frazier survives this. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got.
Down goes Frazier. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Listen, don't be trying to bomb this kid out. You do that, you're going to touch him. If you're not tired, you're going to have so much work to do. You're almost ready. You're done. You're so close. You're acting like you're tired. You're thinking you're tired. How many rounds do you spar at the gym? How much work have you put in at the gym? All your training you've done, all your sacrifices you've done. Come on, I want you to get out there and box. You almost go out there and just box in. Don't be stupid. Breath back, listen. You're not tired. You think you're tired, but you're not tired. Round. Go out there, box him, get your breath back, and then we'll go yourself out more. I just want you to get out there.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Take a minute, get your breath back. Minute, get your breath back. Listen, you're not tired. You think you're tired, but you're not tired.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, John. Down goes Joe Frazier. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.